Hi, friends. It's a picket pin. So we didn't sleep great last night because we're staying in a meadow and we're right near Burrow Pass, which I didn't think like was an actual thing, but there were like free-ranging mules out and they were like right next to our tent. Like literally one tripped over our guide wire like to like stake down. And I'm a little afraid of like horses and cows just because they're big and like they could trample us, and our heads are like really close to the edge of the tent. So we had to like get out and kind of like make our presence known, and then they kind of walked off. Like it wasn't a big deal or anything, but it was just one of them had a bell so you could like hear them coming. They would go like ding 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 ding, and then all of a sudden they would be getting closer. Yeah, there were probably like 8 of them. And at one time we were like completely surrounded by them. They were like everywhere around our tent just eating grass, and this was at like 2 in the morning and like midnight, so it was like right in the middle of the night, so it was a little obnoxious. I just didn't want them to like come and step on our tent and squish us or, you know, be that close to us. I don't care if they're like 20 yards away, but they were like right next to our tent. It was an experience. Like evidence of how close they were. And there's another one. Why were they right here? Let's see. I don't know if there's another one kind of over here. Lots of evidence of them in the grass though. We also got some nice evidence of bears in our camp. Ooh, look at that one. Looks like they climbed this tree. And another hoof print. We should have known because there's like horse poop everywhere, but we thought that like people just tied horses here, not that they were gonna like just come through the camp. That's our tent. It's deflated. But they were eating out of this fire pit too. Something, I don't know. They're munching on it. You see the distance? It's like 10 feet. They left us more presents too. This must be the path they take too. Smooth flowers. Oops.
The totally wrong spot for a second, and then you're like, what?
I haven't had GPS most of the series.
Really?
Yeah, his phone's not working.
My phone is too cheap.
What kind of video?
It's like a $200 Motorola.
Oh, we're exactly halfway up.
Oh my god, this was exhausting. Don't mind my heavy breathing.
I'm like, people gotta know this. These views are earned. Everything comes at a price out here.
This is earned. This heavy
Yeah.
breathing. All right, we're 0.1 from the top, you said?
Yeah.
Haha, 0.1 from the top. We didn't see the mules on the way up, which I was sad because I wanted to take a video for y'all, but no mules. You'll just have to believe me. All right, we made it to the top. This is the view. This is the top of Benson Pass, I think. We'll walk further this way. This is where we're going. Here we are hiking to the lake where we're gonna take lunch, It's Schmiegel Lake. Schmegberg Lake. What is it?
Smedberg.
Smedberg. Close enough. My little marmot friend. Hello, little marmot. What you looking at? Are marmots the ones that scream?
I think so. 24/7. I'd be a flats were just so beautiful, and I was like, "There's so much green here and so much life."
Jake's saw a lizard.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
you
we've
doing
been
out
seeing
here, bud?
lizards. All these streams are so crystal clear. Look at this. Whoop! Oh, almost died. Made it to the lake. We're gonna find a lunch spot. My mom also sent us Tippy Cow in our resupply. We packed it out. We're enjoying it next to this lake. Tippy Cow is like a Wisconsin cream liqueur, right?
It's like Bailey's, but like more creamy.
It's like Bailey's, but
Rum.
more milkshake. Yeah, so Bailey's is with whiskey. This is with rum. It's good though. If you ever see it, look, Pewaukee.
The beach. Except for there's no people besides you guys. And no parking lot.
And no seagulls.
And no pesky seagulls.
Only bears.
And no pet. If only there was waves. If there was waves here, I would never leave. They had like a little wave generator in here.
Kyle and I are just gonna come and push you. Woo!
Did you touch?
No.
Yeah, you're good.
Go!
We scared of sharks. No, like.
Those mountaintop sharks, yeah, you gotta watch out for those.
They're scary being chased in water.
No one would ever know it, but Kyle's pooping behind this big rock. Stealthy. All right, taking a quick break. Kyle's going to the bathroom. So one thing that I thought of lately is, itch. At the gym that I used to go to, painted on the wall, and I think this applies to the PCT. It was a quote by somebody, I don't know who it was, but it said, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And I can see that with the PCT, because I think a lot of people who are going fast aren't really, meeting a lot of people, and the people who are like grouping up, I feel like are having a better time and are likely to continue going versus like kind of getting sick of the solitude, that sort of thing. So I don't know, I just thought of that while like waking up this morning, and I was like, wow, that really applies here, I think. Look at how majestic this peak looks above the treetops. It looks so cool. All right, so Benson Lake is like a 0.3 mile offshoot of the PCT, but River Wolf, who I think is watching these videos, so shout out to you, had recommended it highly, like one of his favorite lakes. So I think we're gonna try and go there today. So we got 3 miles to it. Some new poof ball plants. There's a whole bunch of them right next to the trail. Can someone explain to me the probability of this happening? 3 trees falling between the same 2 trees that are only like a foot apart. That is madness. This is where we're going, Benson Lake, we think. It's a little hazy today because apparently we're close to the fire that's northeast of us, I think.
Yeah, you can kind of smell it a little bit.
Yeah, you can smell it a little bit. It's a little hazy. Now entering dark and spooky forest. This is where we are now. Eating some trail burritos. Kyle's making his. We're eating good tonight at Benson Lake. This is a pretty good one. I would get this one again.
So tasty.
All right, it's day 3 out of Tuolumne Meadows, and I wanted to update you on the pea situation. So we still have about a third left. And Mom, this reminds me of the pea soup episode from grade school. What's up with you and peas? You can see the sun getting ready to set over the mountain. This is where we're camping tonight. We're gonna set up the tent back here in the trees because it's a little bit windy here. And we don't wanna be super exposed to the wind tonight.
Are you nervous at all about the trees that are dead?
Meh. Meh. Well, there's not much we can do about it in this spot.
What are you doing?
Look at Kyle's hair.
What's the matter?